Christopher Columbus, an ambitious Italian explorer, envisioned a daring voyage. He aimed to find a westward route to Asia. This was a radical idea at the time. Many believed the Earth was flat. Columbus, however, was convinced of a spherical Earth. He calculated a shorter route to the east by sailing west. Columbus sought support for his expedition. He approached the Portuguese court, but they rejected his proposal. Undeterred, he turned to Spain. After years of lobbying, Queen Isabella I and King Ferdinand II agreed to finance his journey. They hoped for new trade routes and riches. Columbus's vision promised wealth and glory for Spain. It also held the allure of the unknown. His proposed journey challenged conventional wisdom. It pushed the boundaries of exploration. The stage was set for a voyage that would change the world. In 1492, Columbus set sail from Palos de la Frontera, Spain. He commanded 3 ships, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. The ships were small and the journey was perilous. The crew faced storms, hunger, and fear of the unknown. The voyage was long and arduous. Weeks turned into months with no sign of land. The crew grew restless and began to doubt Columbus. Morale was low, and mutiny was a constant threat. Columbus, however, remained resolute in his belief that he would find a new route to the east. After over 2 months at sea, on October 12, 1492, a lookout on the Pinta sighted land. They had reached an island in the Bahamas, which Columbus named San Salvador. This marked a pivotal moment in history. Columbus, believing he had reached the Indies, called the native inhabitants Indians. Columbus explored the islands of the Caribbean, including Cuba and Hispaniola. He encountered the Taino people, who were peaceful and welcoming. Columbus, however, saw them as potential subjects of the Spanish crown. He claimed the lands for Spain and sought gold and other riches. The encounter between the Old World and the New World was a clash of cultures. The Taino people had their own beliefs, customs, and ways of life. Columbus, driven by his ambition and the expectations of his sponsors, sought to exploit the resources of the new lands. Columbus established a settlement on Hispaniola, La Navidad, leaving some of his men behind. He returned to Spain with gold, spices, and captive Taino people. He was hailed as a hero, and his discoveries sparked a wave of excitement and interest in exploration. Section 4. Caribbean Encounters, a Tapestry of Cultures. Columbus made 3 more voyages to the Caribbean. He explored more islands, including Puerto Rico and Jamaica. He established settlements and sought to expand Spanish control over the region. However, his later voyages were marked by conflict and hardship. The relationship between the Spanish and the indigenous populations deteriorated. The Spanish, driven by greed and a sense of superiority, enslaved the native people and subjected them to forced labor. This led to resistance and rebellion. Columbus's later voyages were also plagued by challenges. He faced accusations of mismanagement and brutality, his health deteriorated, and he returned to Spain a disillusioned man. Despite the controversies, Columbus's voyages had a profound impact on the course of history. Section 5. Columbus's legacy, a world transformed. Columbus's voyages marked a turning point in world history. They opened up the Americas to European exploration, colonization, and exploitation. They also led to the exchange of plants, animals, and diseases between the eastern and western hemispheres, known as the Columbian Exchange. While Columbus is credited with opening up the Americas to Europe, his legacy is complex and controversial. His arrival in the New World had devastating consequences for the indigenous populations, leading to the decline of their cultures and the loss of millions of lives. Today, Columbus's legacy is viewed through a more critical lens. His voyages are recognized as a pivotal moment in history, but they are also acknowledged as the beginning of a period of colonialism and exploitation. Columbus's story serves as a reminder of the complexities of exploration and the importance of understanding the past in all its nuances.